almost there. Oh, hey everybody, welcome back to the No Cover TV podcast. Look who's in the house. ORAY Band's in the house, so we're going to chat with them in just a second. Oh, yeah, there they are, man. We're going to have a great time today. First of all, I want to chat with all of you out there and say thank you from the bottom of my heart for checking out the No Cover TV podcast. And, of course, the No Cover TV show back in the days from, 97 to 2016. Then it was radio, and now it's podcast. And remember, Big Al, the No Cover TV, we don't charge the artists to come on the show. It's all about the music and getting the story out there. It's never been about the money. I mean, like, if you're in this business to make money, you're a fool. I'm just kidding. But anyways, so we're going to have a great show today. So I got to thank a few people before we get started. And I finally found my list, so I don't have to remember everything. But first person, Sandra from De La Parra Entertainment Productions is out there. How you doing, Sandra? I want to thank Andrea Hoff, Music Management. I want to thank Oz from Blindfolded International Management, SBM Global, Round the Clock PR, Legion Entertainment, and most of all, Brian Moore from Curtain Call Records. I want to thank Brian very much. Excellent people out there bringing the artists to me to get their stories and music out all over the world. We're in about 50 countries and we are growing, and it's amazing. It really is amazing, and I love it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. At the bottom of the screen, you can see where you can get a hold of me as far as email, and there is the website too you can check out. I just need to get on there and add a few things and keep it updated. So bear with me, I'm old. So anyways, before we get started, I got my three favorite words I got to say. You know what it is, and I got to catch my breath first. Support these artists. Go to the shows, pay a cover charge if there is one, then get in there and go to that swag table, right to that swag table, and get their CD, album, hoodie, t-shirt, coffee mug, keychain, bumper sticker. The list goes on and on. Just bring a duffel bag, buy it all. Just get it all. Then get out on that floor and enjoy that show. See if you can stick around afterwards and meet these artists right here. They're wonderful. And get an autograph if you can, because in my book, they're all going straight to the top. Remember, these artists love doing what they're doing to put a smile on your face, and your smile kicks right back to them and puts a big old smile and grin on their face. It's a wonderful thing. In my book, music makes the world go around. It's a wonderful thing. Ah, yes, indeed. So, like I said, in the house today, the ORAY Band is in the house. How you doing, gentlemen?
Hey, big Al.
Oh, it's great to have you with me today. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
Thank you. So now, are you in Texas?
Yes.
We're right around the Galveston Bay area.
Yeah.
Are you in? Can you hear me? Okay, Galveston Bay. So it's a little warm there right now, or it's probably getting a little cooler, I hope. So
it's not too bad right now. It's pretty comfortable. Humidity's low.
If you were where I'm at, it's hotter than hell here. So, anyways, we're gonna have a great time, my friends. And like you said, you did check out a couple shows, so you might know what you're in for, but you never know what I'm going to ask. So, we're gonna have a great time. I love what I'm hearing with the music and everything. And everybody out here, what I'm hearing is a melodic rock to a little heavy edge to it. Am I correct?
Very good. Very good.
Sounds great stuff, guys. Great stuff. So before we chat about music, I want to talk about you guys a little bit, okay? Because a lot of people don't know about the artist; they just know about your music. So is it all right if I pick on each of you for a minute?
Absolutely.
Sure. All right. Before I do that, bass player. Let's start with names and let's just go down the line.
My name is Lynn Rashio. I'm actually a guitar player. Switched over to bass when I met ORAY. I knew the bass player. I said, okay. He bought me a bass and a 5-string, which I really enjoy it because I realize now the bass player controls everything. So I have a lot more control and power than I had being the guitar player. So I'm happy to be here.
Nice. Next.
ORAY. I am ORAY Phillips.
ORAY.
ORAY.
One of the singers and one of the songwriters of this band right here. League City, Texas, Galveston County.
Galveston County. All right, next.
And then I'm Jacob Kingsmill. I am the most recent addition and the drummer for this awesome band, and I'm from the Houston. I'm gonna say Houston area.
Okay.
So I live the furthest away from these two. So
All right. Okay. So this is the makes up the ORAY Band right here. These gentlemen right here. Amazing talent. Amazing talent. So I'm trying to figure out who I want to pick on first. So, but I think I'm going to start with the youngest first, and I think that would be you, Jacob, wouldn't it?
yeah, that would.
What gave that away?
Why do I have a feeling you were born in the '90s?
You're close. 2001.
Okay, so all right. Well, what I want to ask you, back when we're young, and you're young, but what were you listening to when you were like 7, 8 years old? What your parents might be listening to on the radio or whatever? What were you listening to?
A lot of classics. I grew up like the Beatles, Zeppelin, uh, everything from Chuck Berry to Def Leppard. And
Really?
then as I got older, it evolved into like Alice in Chains, Nirvana. I love those bands. It's just about everything that came in 50 years worth of
A
music.
lot of great bands come out in the '90s. That it was some wild stuff, crazy. Oh my goodness! Are you the one that likes to get in the mosh pit?
No, used to,
No.
not more. I don't do that anymore.
That's
All
funny.
right. That's all right.
That's all right. We'll talk to Ray in a minute. Oh, yeah, all right. You just called him out. Okay, so now Jacob, when did you decide to pick up some sticks and start slamming and banging on some things?
So I was probably about 6 or 7 at the time, and I was in choir and in school and everything, and in church. And my parents were like, one of my friends said that you should probably do piano if you want to do percussion. So I tried piano. Didn't I just not? I don't know what it was. Just couldn't get into it. Then like, what about guitar? Try guitar and did not. Just
Didn't work, did it?
And then my mother was like, we'll just skip those. Throw you into the deep and just see what happens. And I think that was a pretty solid choice. I've been playing for the last 15 years, so
Okay. Did your parents allow you to have a drum set in the house?
yep, that was my first ever big Christmas gift. it was a really nice drum set.
I'm sure you did. You drove them out of the house, probably, didn't you?
No, they still go with me now.
That's
all my
good.
boys.
That's good. And what I love about your drumming is you're using a basic kit. What is it? What, a 4-piece, maybe 5 at the most?
So for some venues, I do pull back a little bit. I just feel like there's no need to have everything up there. It's gonna
No.
be a smaller stage.
Right.
In total, it's a 6-piece. I got kick, two high toms and two floors, and then of course a snare.
That's all you need. I mean, you
Yeah,
fill it out beautifully.
Yeah,
And you're not,
you don't really
Yeah,
need all the stuff.
no,
It's just
no. And you're not using a double kick or speed pedal or anything. You're just going old school, aren't you?
yeah. I mean I have a 70s. It's a vintage Ludwig Speed King pedal that I bought. It's incredible. I think it's my sample
man.
that I use.
Tell them about your new store.
Oh yeah. So thanks, Lynn. I bought.
Here they are.
I bought. Actually, I work with a company called SJC Custom Drums up in Massachusetts, here in the U.S. And they made me probably one of the most badass snare drums I've ever seen in my entire life. It's got all my music and songwriter influences wrapped
Really?
around everything from
The album covers.
yeah, it's all album covers that I grew up with. They're my favorites. It's got 10 by Pearl Jam on there. It's got Zeppelin's first record on there.
Oh, man.
All the Right Reasons by Nickelback.
Oh, wow.
Two National Academy albums. I think Thomas is a legend. He's one of my influences on songwriting.
Wow. Well, since you've got that contraption, give me three bands that you really admire from that era?
Oh man, from that era. So I think from that era, definitely Matchbox. Matchbox
That,
20 for me is where I found a lot of my musicality as a drummer.
yeah,
Because that's kind of why I realized there was more than just a groove. It had to deal with the song in of itself
right.
and not just a part, just the lyrics. It was the whole. But I think they're a great example of what a band can do to a song, to just
Oh
words.
yeah, very talented. Matchbox Twenty, very
Oh,
talented
they're
guys.
awesome. Man.
Very talented. Very
He said
talented.
three.
Oh, three, and then other two. Oh,
Two more.
this might be the hardest. That actually might be the hardest to pronounce. I think from that era specifically, Alice in Chains, and I have to give Pearl Jam.
I was just gonna say Pearl Jam. Hell yes.
Yeah,
Very,
everything about those guys is just freaking incredible. They're all
mm,
equally. I think Alice in Chains especially. All of those guys are underrated. Of
yeah.
course, Lane Staley is was an insane amount of talent.
Oh,
But as a band, you got guys like Jerry Cantrell, who was insane in of himself. He's an incredible guitar player.
yeah, a little bit. Just a little bit. What do you think?
Pearl Jam's the same way. All those guys are incredible, and Eddie.
Yeah,
Whether you can understand what he says or not in his songs, he's a
it's
great writer.
intense. It's intense. Very intense. What'd you think about Rage Against the Machine?
Yeah, Tom Morello is probably one of the most creative guitarists I've seen in a long time.
They really put it together. They put it on. They put a hell of a show on.
I think what's great about him is that he wasn't even classically trained. He's mostly self-taught. So all the cool stuff that he does with the kill switch and all of his fret work, it's all stuff that he just figured out.
You just figured it out.
So it's
Kind
kind
of
of
like what Eddie did.
yeah, and look where that got them to a whole new level of musicality, and I think respect from a lot of musicians from my time growing up. They were still around the picking in the early 2000s. So
Nice, nice. All right, let's jump over to you, brother. Let's talk.
Come on with it.
So, Ray, it seems like the band's named after you.
Yeah. So when I was in high school, one of the English teachers, his last name was ORAY. It was French. He spelled it a little different. He's the person who encouraged me to pick up a guitar and play because he knew how to
Nice.
play. I was 17.
17.
We played together for a couple years, and I moved away. And when it was time to come up with a band name, an alias name, and all that meant something to me. Uh, I reached out to him and said, "Hey, man, let me use your name. I'm going to spell it different. It just sounds cool." And hey,
Right on.
that's what stuck.
That's cool. So you picked up the guitar at 17 years old?
Yes.
How long did it take for you to figure it out?
1 year later.
1 year? Really?
1 year later, with the encouragement of that teacher, we sold
Nice.
out a 1,200 seat auditorium in Pineville, Louisiana. My
Whoa,
first show,
hell yeah.
it was huge. That 1 year
Bravo.
later.
Bravo, my friend. Okay, so now you're a slight bit older than Jacob, right?
Yeah, I'd say a little bit.
Just a wee bit. All right. Well, give me three top of your artists that you were listening to back in your time.
Okay. Well, I grew up when I was younger. The whole first part of that was Garth Brooks. All right.
Excellent.
And then when I was old enough to really start venturing out with my own music, it turned into the Eagles and Van
Eagles,
Halen.
oh yeah.
And then when I started playing guitar when I was 17, it was all about Creed, Nickelback, Sting, all that stuff. Late 90s, 2000s, Three Doors Down.
Oh yeah. Definitely. Now, did you start off on acoustic or electric?
Electric.
Electric. What was the name brand guitar?
It was a PV Raptor. It was a kit that my
Ooh.
parents had got back when they used to have that magazine called Fingerhead. Remember that?
Yeah, figure.
They
It,
call it
it came with the little amp and all that combo. But when I started to learn on that guitar, and so a year later, when it was time for graduating, instead of getting a car and all that stuff like kids wanted, I got a Van Halen guitar, the PV Wolfgang Special Edition with top frame.
Nice. Sweet. Do you still have that original guitar from 17? You do?
Absolutely.
Nice, nice. I still have mine from 12 years old. I still have that thing. Wow, I beat the hell out of it, but I still have it. That's great. So, how many guitars you got?
Yeah, how many you got?
Look, man,
We guitar poor here. We got well over 100 guitars together.
altogether here at the house right now,
Well over 100.
with that bass, there's 73 here.
What the? 73? No shit. Jeez, oh Pete, guys. Wow. Well, y'all beat my number of 12. Damn.
That's an ORAY Band starter kit right there.
Yeah.
Wow, unbelievable. Oh, man, that's amazing. All right. Okay, Lynn, you ready to chat, brother?
Let's go.
Okay. Now, Lynn, you seem to be about my age.
I bet I'm older.
You little bit, right? A little bit older than these gentlemen over here, right?
Absolutely. You can
I
have
think.
it up, it doesn't even come back. Don't even have it.
I hope you didn't tell them all the stories of the past. Okay, well, now you're playing the bass right now, but let's go back, man. We got to go back to around 8, 9, 10 years old. What were you listening to? You got older siblings? Your parents? What were they listening to? What were you connecting to?
I grew up in a Cajun culture. My family was very political. So it was Paul Harvey on the radio every day, all
Oh
national.
yeah, Paul, I gotta love that.
Gunsmoke on the TV. So there was no music. I had to find music. I found Motown. Is what I found first.
Beautiful.
Listened to it, a little transistor radio. Listened to Motown, and then when the game changer for me was Ed Sullivan. Ed Sullivan said, "Ladies and gentlemen, the Beatles."
The
And
Beatles. Oh, the first show.
my life, my career as a professional baseball player went out the window, and I said, "Well, I want to do that." So
Wouldn't do that.
my dad was totally against it. Now he did listen to music. He did like Elvis. He
Oh,
liked
yeah.
he liked shit like Tijuana Brass, uh, Nat King Cole.
Oh yeah.
But he really wasn't much of a rocker. He did play harmonica a little bit. He did play trumpet. He did
Oh,
sing
cool.
singer. I did hear him sing a little bit. But he was
Okay.
totally a guitar player. And my mom was totally behind it. His whole uncle was Jimmy C. Newman, who performed at the Grand Ole Opry for years. So she
Oh
was totally
wow.
behind it. But my
Sweet.
first guitar was a piece of crap, Stella. I remember my dad took me to Midtown Houston and bought this cheap ass guitar. The strings were an inch, maybe an inch off.
You got a bend. Oh!
$15. But then the second guitar he bought me, my mom made him after I learned my G and my C D chords.
Yeah,
My mom
DCG.
made, he took me to a freaking pawn shop. He was trying the cheapest way out of it. Of course, back in those days, there was no Guitar Center or anything. The only music store was in the mall. And it was like
Yeah, right.
They weren't a lot. There was a lot of piano stores.
Yeah.
Piano stores had a few guitars in them, but
Yeah.
you didn't order from Fingerhut.
No, we didn't have finger.
Sears catalog, Silvertone amps, which I had one. Anyway, my dad took me to a pawn shop downtown Houston and bought me a 1958 ES 335 Gibson, which Today is probably
Oh,
like $35,000. No, I do not have it. I traded
I
it.
was
I
gonna say,
traded it for
where
less.
is that damn thing?
It belongs to Kenny Rogers, as a matter of fact. But anyway, uh, I traded for Les Paul.
Traded for Les Paul.
Traded
Okay.
for Les Paul because
Oh man.
I went from Beatles type. I was a folk. I played a Martin guitar for a while. I was kind of a folky guy because I started out on acoustic guitar. But then when I switched to electric, it was
Okay.
psychedelic music. Did you ever see Airplane back in those days? Buffalo Springfield. But I really jumped
Oh,
into
Buffalo
slide.
Springfield.
My
Oh.
thing was slide guitar. I really gravitated to slide. So that's my story, Big Al.
That's kind of like my. Well, yeah, I got more to ask. It was kind of like my band was a folk rock band, and one of our very first songs that we would perform would be "Old Man" from Neil Young.
Oh hell yeah!
Definitely.
Well,
So we loved all those old songs. Definitely.
They have tribute bands where you're at.
No, they're everywhere. Well, not in Thailand per se, no, but in America, yes. I was in Michigan.
Right. So I was in a Neil Young tribute band back in the '70s. That's all we did was Neil Young. Everything was Neil
Oh
Young.
man,
The singer dressed
that was
like him.
great.
We all
Same
wore
here.
buckskin, those jackets, fringe jackets. I
Yeah,
played
yeah, yeah, yeah.
steel, and yeah, so tons of Neil Young. Yeah, I come from the folk rock.
That's great. One of my favorite songs to play was "Needle and the Damage Done."
Well,
Yeah. Very
yeah,
personal song.
I identify with that.
Yeah, I do. I understand, my friend. I understand. So now, you grew up throughout the '80s. What'd you think of all that '80s music? Did you like any
Well,
of
I
those
was
bands?
because of the needle and the damage done. I was drying out in West Texas,
Okay.
so I was kind of staying out of the music business. But my wife at the time, uh, and I'm living in Lubbock, Texas, home of Buddy and Holly. My wife at the time found this guitar, and she goes, "What is this?" And I go, "Well, that's my guitar." She goes, "Oh, you play?" So she wanted to hear me play. As soon as she heard me play, she gets on the phone, and I'm in a band like within an hour. So, so I started playing back in the late '80s, and I really didn't, really didn't get her. I've always
Didn't get into that scene.
I kind of gravitated
No,
towards
that's good.
stayed with the Allman Brothers music, and I didn't really venture out into other areas.
Well, that's good. I was the opposite end. I was all with the metal bands and stuff, and it was hardcore, and I survived, thank God. Yeah, that was a hell of a time.
Well, I did metal. Well. I toured for 5 years with the metal band in the '70s, from 1970 to 1980. That's why I'm associated with the New Young Soul.
I understand, my friend. I hope I didn't bring up anything bad for you,
Ah,
buddy. Okay. So you played in quite a few bands. You played in a rock metal band, and of course you were doing the folk music and stuff like that. When did you meet these two gentlemen and start? When did what year did the ORAY Band start?
We started the ORAY Band in May May of last year.
Last year.
24.
Really?
Yeah, May. Because
Yeah.
our first show was in June of last year.
Oh, okay. 1 year ago. So did you guys know each other prior to getting all together?
Well,
No. So
I knew Ben for a couple months. Playing at an open jam with him, and that's when we decided, hey, let's just do something with this.
Well, how'd you get Jacob?
Hitchhiking.
Recruited him at an open jam. We crossed paths with him at a jam session one night.
Yeah.
And we stole him.
We stole him.
I'd rather be doing this than
We stole it.
We stole him. That's great. So let me ask you guys: you put Jacob through any initiations to join the band?
Yeah, any band that can keep up with us is for a week is pretty good, man. 'Cause we
That's there's good enough initiation right there.
we slowed down, but on average over the last year, we play 3 to 5 nights a week.
Do you really? That's great. That's great. Just play it, play. Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
we
Get
could
those
we
ten
could play
thousand
every
hours in.
day. There's so many venues down here to
Yeah.
play at. We could play every day. We wouldn't necessarily play electric. We play acoustic shows, or he plays cajones. So, we're
Right
very
on.
very
Right.
versatile. We're very
Yeah.
versatile.
Yeah, I've seen that. I was watching and listening to the music and stuff. And speaking of that, you think I get a song out of here right now before we continue?
Yeah,
Yeah,
let's do it.
let's do it.
Let's do it. The ORAY Band, everybody. They're gonna jam for us.
Big Al, are you a drummer?
I'm a guitar player.
Okay. All right.
This song is called My Last.
All right.
Be our
Let's
first
do
song.
this.
Yeah.
All right. 1, 2, 4.
Slipping far behind. So damn hard to find. Wrong reasons. Pulling at my mind. Going down this way. Leave the soul behind. Is there a way to open the door? 'Cause I can't take this shit no more. 'Cause I can't take this shit. Is there a way for us to get out of this? I just need one chance. It'll be my way. It'll be my way. Now I know the reasons. Now I see the light. Now I see my temptation. Now I'll stand by. It goes by. Moves us to the end. Pick where we left off. Try this once again. Is there a way for us to open up the door? 'Cause I can't take this shit no more. Is there a way for us to get out of this? But I just need one chance. But I just need one chance. It'll be my best. It'll be my best.
Oh, ORAY Band right there. Excellent. Bravo, gentlemen.
Thank you.
Excellent. I'm liking that a lot. Now, I noticed I want to ask you this before we get any further. Someone tell me the platforms they can find your music and everything you're about.
Well, we were on just about everything.
We are on our website, orayband.com, which you have at the bottom of your ticker down here. Oh, no, that's your show.
That's
Uh,
mine.
orayband.com. We're on Instagram at oray.band, and we're at Facebook.
So ORAY Band.
ORAY Band on Facebook.
ORAY Band. Just find
You look
ORAY
for, when
Band.
you're looking for a profile picture, you look for the ORAY logo, or you look for any one of these three good-looking guys right here, and you'll be at the right spot.
There you go. There you go. Now, you've been together a year. Are you putting out singles now and working towards the EP, or what's going on?
Yes, we are putting out singles. We released one a few weeks ago, and we have another one that's going to be released on October 8th or October 9th.
Okay. Now, when you record, do you guys, one of you have a home studio or do you go to a studio?
We do. We have a home studio here. We record our own stuff, and then we use Foundation Sound in Fort Worth with Brandon Benner.
Nice.
He is our mastering engineer.
Okay. Good deal. That's great, my friends. Now, you said you play out how many, 4 or 5 times a week you play out?
Usually, because we've been getting ready for tour, we've slowed down to 2 to 3 nights a week.
Okay. You mentioned tour. When is this going to happen and how far are we going out?
Okay, so October 9th, we start on October 9th. We will be playing in Long Beach, Mississippi, as a supporting band with Scotty Austin, Curtain Call Records. We're going to ride with him from there through Louisiana, into Texas, all the way into California, up California. Then from there, we are going to Parkways, and we are doing our ORAY show. We're going to Anaheim to play the Bell Hut. Then we are going to be a supporting band for Rehab at the Whiskey A Go Go. Two
Right
nights
on,
after
brothers.
yeah,
Right
2 nights
on.
after that, we'll be a supporting band for Tommy Two Tone.
Tommy Two Tone. You know what, brothers? Now,
And
the Whiskey A Go Go, this isn't your first round with the whiskey, right? You've been there before.
yep,
That's a great place, man. I have a lot of bands that go there. It's awesome.
yep.
A lot of history. A lot of history.
Yeah. It's definitely out of all the places that we played out of town when we went on our tour in March. It is definitely the place we played. I felt the most welcome as an outsider. It's like they love Texas bands, and they just it was. I felt like I was.
It's nice, man. They eat you up and you grab a pen and write your name on the wall. It's an awesome thing, man. I don't know how many times
We did sign the wall.
Right, right. After there's room, you might see my name somewhere. That's
We're on the road for it.
that's funny.
We can write you in.
So when we leave the Whiskey A Go Go the second time, we're going to come back through Arizona, Texas, back up to Las Vegas, and Colorado, and then we're going to catch back up with Scotty Austin again on November 6th in Minneapolis, Minnesota. We're going to ride with him down for his Love Tour with
Unbelievable. I
and then
mean,
we're going to jump off and do our couple shows and then come home.
okay.
2
I
months.
mean,
2 months.
too much, right? I mean, think about it, guys. You've been together a year, and look at how far you've gotten in just a year. Oh my God, you got to pat yourselves on the back for that one. Definitely. There you go. There you go. Pat each other on the back. Oh my God, you deserve it, dude.
Just
There
come
you
out.
Hey, big old
I
pat. Unbelievable. Very impressive. I am very impressed with you, gentlemen. Now, I'm going to get another song idea in a few minutes here, but I want to jump over to some fun questions. And I'm sure you heard some of those on some of the other interviews. So let's see where we go on these questions. Can we do that?
Let's do it.
All right. Let's see. Should we? we'll let you all have an answer on each question that I answer. So there'll be three answers on this question here, and these are going to be people. All right, give me two people, each of you, one alive, one passed away that you always want to step on stage and perform with. All right, let's start with you, Lynn.
That would have to be well, the one that passed away would be Jeff Beck. The other one would be probably Derek Twitch.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
I'm a
excellent.
side player by trade, so that's my thing.
Right on, right on. All right, what do you got?
I'm trying to figure out how to incorporate it on bass.
There you go.
At ORAY.
So, all right, what do you got for me?
Easy for me. Eddie Van Halen, and then his son Wolfgang Van Halen.
There you go. Awesome, brother. All right. How about you, Jacob?
Also pretty easy for me. Rob Thomas for sure, and then past would probably have to be probably George. Honestly, George Harrison and his solo career.
Really? Excellent.
Doesn't didn't get enough credit. Incredible songwriter. Really got to prove himself a little bit. So would love to have been able
It's
to.
incredible.
Wow.
It's incredible. I mean, there's a lot of incredible artists out there, and my heart's still broken that we lost Ozzy and stuff. That was, the heart of rock and roll too, heavy metal and stuff. And I shed a tear for him. And like when Randy Rhoads passed away back in the early '80s, I shed my tears then too. It's very hard when we lose our art.
What are your two, Al?
What's that?
What are your two?
Oh wow! Oh, my two. Ooh. Passed away would be probably there's two of them, Jimi Hendrix and Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Mm-hmm.
And alive, ooh, that's hard. Probably Clapton and Kiss.
Oh yeah. Hey, what's your favorite Kiss song?
Cold Gin and Strutter.
Okay. That's a huge deep.
What's that?
We're glad you didn't say death.
Yeah, no. Well, I used to piss my mom off when I was 12 because that's when I got my first guitar. And one of the first two songs I learned was Smoke on the Water and Stranglehold by Ted Nugent. So she didn't like Stranglehold very well, so I'd play the hell out of that. So let's move on. Anything to pee my parents off. So anyways, let's go down this list. All right, let's get some answers on this one here. Now we're going to think around the world, gentlemen. All right, I want to hear from each of you the two stages you guys really, really want to step foot on and perform on.
Oh man,
I've always wanted to do the Super Bowl halftime show. I think that would be the
There you go. Hell yeah.
Super Bowl halftime show. And the other stage, I don't like to fly, so it's going to be national.
Why not?
I actually got to play at the Astrodome, Houston Astrodome, which is cool, but being a local hero guy, I wouldn't mind playing NRG Stadium for a big show. That'd be kind of cool. I mean, that's our big stadium in town. Because, we play out in LA and everything, and we come back, and the people that didn't even know we were out of town, I mean, it's kind of it's a thrill kill. You're like, what are y'all being playing? Well, we just got back from Michigan. We go, oh wow!
yeah.
So if I'd like to do the Super Bowl halftime show, and I'd like to play NRG Stadium. So.
Nice. Oh, okay. All right. Where would you like to jam?
Is it the Red Rock Amphitheater?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Red Rocks is great.
Oh yeah.
So that one, and then one of the ones I want to play.
How about the Vegas place?
The Sphere?
Oh, the Sphere. The Sphere would be nice. But on the list of things, man, I really want to play Rockville, and that's a goal to push this year, wherever
All
that's
right. I can see that happen. All right, Jacob, what about you, brother?
Man, because ORAY actually mentioned one I played at, so I can't say that one, which is Rockville. Um, dang, I'm accomplishing a lot this year too on this. Here's Wembley.
Wembley.
I think thinking grand. I think a
Yeah,
lot
hell yeah.
go to England, like Birmingham, where Ozzy played in Birmingham.
Right
Whereas
on.
I think a lot of musicians,
That'd be perfect.
aspire to that.
Yeah.
Nashville, Red Rocks. I mean,
Red Rocks is it, man. The acoustics are. Ooh,
well,
wow.
it's all natural. So many great concerts have been played there since it opened. I mean, legends, man. That's on that stage already.
It is.
I've been on, wouldn't want to play there.
I've been on that stage and it's beautiful, man. And you can just talk and your voice just travels a mile. Oh yeah, it's incredible, incredible, my friends, incredible. Okay, all right. Let's see. 4 minutes. Hey, how about another song before we continue? Can we do that?
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yep. That's what we do now.
Here they are. ORAY Band's gonna do another song for us, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah. Then we'll continue.
What we got here, bro? We're gonna do one of our new song that's about to be released next month. This is called "Zombie Love." This is what we're naming the tour for.
Great. Let's do it. Excellent, gentlemen. Thank you so much, man. We love it when you guys can play for us. That was kick ass. Oh, man. All right. We're at 45 minutes. I got a few more questions before we head out of here. How's that sound?
All right, bring it on.
Okay. Now, I want one of you to answer this, and I think I'm going to have Lynn answer this question here for all of you. But I want you to be honest. Yeah, Lynn. Most embarrassing moment on stage. I know you only been together a year, but come on, something had to happen. What is it?
Well, actually, the most embarrassing moment for me was actually when ORAY and I were together. We were hosting a jam, and I tripped over some wires and fell on stage. That was the most embarrassing moment.
Oops.
So, but whiskey a go go. Whiskey a go go.
Let the whiskey a go even.
It could have been. Normally we play wireless. But
Okay.
all we got was we were second, third band. Yeah. So we didn't get a sound check. All we were getting was a line check. I got up on stage. I had my bass ready. I was ready to go. I didn't do the wireless. I just had my wires out there. And right off the bat, I moved to the middle of the stage to join him. We tried to like to ham it up and everything. And I tripped on my wires and I almost went off the stage. And the reason why, because 2 nights before, some friends of ours were performing there. Our staff photographer was performing there with her tribute band. One of the guitar players fell off stage. Really fell flat down off the stage. So it was embarrassing.
You're going to do it, might as well do it there.
Looked at me, but I didn't fall. So
That's the first time hearing it.
Yeah.
you know it? Yeah, I mean, I walked over it because, I tripped right off the bat. I almost went right off into the crowd. I helped myself. Oh, that would have been horrible.
Here I go. Whoa.
Here we go.
It happens. It happens.
There's a sign at the whiskey that says no crowd surfing.
Yeah.
Right. There's no crowd surfing. Knock it off, guys. What's the biggest crowd you guys have played in front of?
The whiskey was pretty big.
I don't think you'll answer that one.
Yeah, I think the whiskey was one of the biggest.
Good sized crowd.
We've
So far.
so far.
The rehab show in Nashville was pretty big, but that was like one of those days where it was like a fest. So different groups of people would come and go. The overall total was way more there, but at one given time, it's hard to tell when not everybody just rushes the stage when you know.
Right. Okay, let's say we're at the whiskey and you guys you're up, you get on that stage, you start playing, and everybody starts throwing their hands up and horns and jamming and stuff like that, and rocking out to your music and loving you guys, and you're seeing this. It's got to hit your guys' heart. How's it make your heart feel, guys?
It's good.
Oh yeah, I mean that's everything for me. I mean, this is my 60th year playing, and it really, I mean, I own tons of guitars. It's not about the guitar I'm playing. It's not about the amp I'm playing. It's when you see people grooving. Like last night we were playing, this girl knew it. Every one of our originals. When we started playing, she belonged to every one of them. We have a club in Alvin, Texas, and we play original. They don't dance, and then all of a sudden they're playing original. They're out there dancing our original. That's it for me. I mean, if they're out there
right there.
singing along and then requesting them, like she was requesting Water Falling, which was our latest single. She was requesting it before we ever got around to it. Once we got to it, she went crazy.
Shout out Alicia if you're watching.
Yeah, Alicia. Shout out
to Alicia. All right, Alicia. I'm sure she's watching. That's great, man. It always sticks with you, too.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. So, all right, one more question before we get out of here, my friends. And I want to, again, thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming on the podcast. Thank you so much.
Big Al.
Thank you, man. You guys rock. Wow. Wow.
Back
All right.
at you, brother. Back at you.
Yeah. So now this question here is for the younger ones like Jacob's age. I don't know, younger, even younger. Okay, I got to pick on Jacob a little bit here.
That's
But
fine.
anyways,
Bring it.
I Lynn, Oray, and Jacob, is there any advice you can give to these youngsters out there that want to do what we do?
Oh, dude.
Yes. You go first.
My advice is don't follow my path. I grew up in the sexual drug revolution. I like to tell people I'm a victim of the sexual revolution. And I'm a victim of rock staritis. When I was growing up, everybody said, "Oh, you're going to be a rock star. You're going to be a rock star." And I think now I might be, but after 60 years, I'm closer. I mean, I've had a
Yeah, after
couple of
60
problems,
years.
but my advice is to practice your instrument, put it down, drink some water, get some nutrition, pick that instrument back up, and practice that instrument over and over and over. Confidence is the
Practice,
only
practice.
thing that's going to get you through a bad gig, and there's bad gigs everywhere. Tapes go out, strings break. The only thing that gets you through that is the confidence that you know what you're doing, you know the damn songs, and you're ready to go. Liquor won't do it, drugs won't do it. Women, you can try, but it won't work.
It doesn't work. It
Doesn't
doesn't
work.
work. How about you, Ray? What do you got to say?
Well, piggyback off of that. I just know that to make something work in life, from my experience, you have to put 100% of what you're doing into it all the way. If you want to do music,
All the way.
you got to give music all of your everything.
There you
You
go.
can't give a little bit of it to the drinking, the partying, the drugging, the girlfriend, the dating.
No.
You got to put it all into something. Be a
Right.
family man, and you will be your family man. Enjoy your music as a hobby on the side, if you can find a way
Exactly.
to enjoy it. But if you want to make it, you got to put 100% into everything.
Exactly. What about
All
you,
right,
Jacob?
has a great work ethic.
Yeah.
He works all day long on this. I mean, we're at his crib. He set all this up. He does all the IT work. He does all the recording. He right now is the predominant songwriter. He packs the equipment. He can work hard. So.
Yeah.
I'm old. I heard.
Me too.
It takes me all day to recover.
I hear you, brother. Jacob,
Feel my
anything?
pain.
What do you got to say, Jacob?
Being a youngster, I guess to every other youngster out there, man, chase it, and when people see that there's something there, hold on to that. That feeling of for me, it was whenever it came from dream to goal, because it then became tangible.
Right.
And the moment I realized that it was tangible, I latched onto that, and that's what got me to meet these guys. And so, to all you young guys out there, keep chasing it. Put
There you
like
go.
piggyback on what both y'all said. I do all the stupid stuff.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just don't do it at all. Focus on the craft.
Your
Put
craft.
100%
There
of
you
your time and effort into it, and you'll make it. You just gotta be willing to see the growth there.
Yeah,
It's about
you
patience.
definitely. Y'all are correct in every answer there, but believe in your dreams. Dreams do come true. Put your heart and soul into it. Don't listen to anybody out there. Do it your way, okay? Because it's your music. So yeah,
Absolutely, yeah.
do it your way, man. And there's a lot of naysayers out there. And practice, like they say, practice, practice, practice. Forget about all the bullshit on the side. Just do your thing, man, and you will become a star someday.
Oh yeah.
And if you're going right, and if you're going into this business to make $1 million, you're going in the wrong business. Keep your day job.
Yep.
Look, going on tour is you can't just do it as a band. You have to have a whole support network. I mean, you don't.
You do.
It's a team effort with so many people. And right now, I want to recognize a few people that are helping us with this tour that we got coming up. Kevin Wildman, Music News Magazine, Freedom Bill Bonds out of El Paso, Janie's Rough House out of San Leon and Bill area. There you go. Bradley Builders Construction and Roofing Needs.
Merch man.
Yeah, he's also our merchandise guy.
Gotta have a merch guy.
Parker Johnson, attorney in laws. Trent is an attorney at law in West Texas as well.
Gotta have one of them.
Darla and Denby as well. At the on the moon.
From the moon, a venue in Fort Texas.
Of course, our family and friends.
Yeah.
You know, they're just it's like they're expected to know that we appreciate them right now. I want to say it when it's on record here. Thank you guys. We love you.
Right
We
on.
appreciate your support.
Right on. Right.
Tex-
Thanks to all of them.
Texas, the Salty Monkeys, Static Blues Band, Juan Hernandez, and Amanda. We have a lot of bands that support us, that help us with this. And so Alex Lozano with Let's Rock with Alex Lozano and Audio Impact with the Songwriters Alliance and Rock the Rage with Alex Lozano and Jay Lamb's Remy. You named one earlier. You got to throw Brian out there again.
Brian.
John GG Turkey Call Records, Rock Rage
Yeah.
Radio. And definitely want to give a shout out to Scotty and Courtney Austin with Austin Entertainment Touring. They've put us on a lot of these bills right here to get us going. Thank you guys. We love you all.
Yeah.
And of course, you
Beautiful. Thank
shout
you,
out
guys.
to No Cover TV right here for spreading the word.
Yeah.
Bless you,
Fun
guys.
interview. It was a fun interview there.
We had a great time, guys. We're going to get out of here. This is your show. Let's say we're out of here. Peace, everybody.
Peace out.
Peace out. We're out of here, everybody.